Welcome back everyone to Illusion of Gaia. I am Markus, and in the last part we found out that Lance, after being rejected by Lily, has decided to go into an expedition at the Great Wall of China in order to find out about a legend regarding this mythical medicine that might help heal his father's amnesia. So, assuming that every single place in this world that is in the city, it's basically a den of monsters and absolutely freaking hard to explore, let's follow him. I follow Lance trail to the Great Wall, a corridor stretched to the distant horizon. Yeah, it's pretty straight, but don't worry, just because it's a straight line that goes through the entire border of China doesn't mean there isn't some depth to this dungeon, and yeah, this dungeon is gonna be rather deep and convoluted in a couple of places. This is the main obstacle that we are gonna have to deal with. All these bumps in the road that basically force us to go on the underside, facing this giant floating burning eye and the death squad of archers here. Damn it! Oh my god. Yeah, this is a place where the slide really gets handy. These enemies are actually very easy to just bully into the corner, so they don't make anything harder than it needs to be. I don't remember if... yeah, it was fine. This is the main issue with the Great Wall of China. Everything is such a long-ass corridor. So you have to basically go and remember how many enemies there were. And be careful, do not leave any enemy unturned before jumping into the depths of the dungeon, because you might never know. Like here, you see how freaking long this corridor is. And I think I left behind another floating guy. No more here? Okay. Let's complete this corridor, because then I will feel bad about leaving some enemies behind. There, you see? It's basically a test of patience for you. How much patience do you have to really go to the depth of these very long-ass corridors just to find another more enemies to defeat? There we go. Yeah, and since you don't have jump damage, let's just basically take a shortcut with all these ropes here. A small stone falls. Ha! This is part of a necklace Lance made for Lily. I picked up the stone. Wait, Lance made that necklace at the end of the day. So he made both the bouquet and the necklace. So why the hell didn't he give the necklace to Lily? I mean, this is weird, but it's not that it's any problem with doing both gifts. It's just, why did you only give them one of them? To be fair, she did just run away, so I guess he probably was planning on give the necklace to her later. Who knows? They are kids after all. Yeah, this dungeon really doesn't have, for the moment, anything more convoluted than just climb up the wall and keep bashing these enemies here. Really, it's really one of the easiest dungeons when you really get down to it. It's just that you have to be careful about all those freaking arrows that get shot your way. Damn it! And be careful not to walk into any of these traps, because you be careful. Yeah, you see, you should go into the hole, but before you do that, we killed that archer. Otherwise you would have to backtrack it. As you can see, there's no backtracking from this place at the moment. It's a very long jump. Ooh, it's the army from the legendary army of the Emperor of China. I don't know how it's said in English. The material is terracotta in Italian. Maybe it's terracotta even in the original. I don't know. In the original, in English, I don't know. I'm lacking. This is where my English is lacking, and I'm having a brain fart right now. And I don't want to look it up a word reference. I need to keep pushing myself into this place. Oh my god. I'm about to freaking die, and I need to change up my items here. Yeah, let's take a medicine. Ugh, only 4 items. Yeah, the medicine really is not that much helpful in this context. Yeah, be careful with those snakes. If you remember from the last part, if they manage to bite you, they won't let go. So you have to be very careful about them. Do not get bitten by them. Come on. There you go. And in this place there's also one red jewel that we need to find. Hopefully I did not skip it. Although I'm starting to have this feeling that I did leave it behind at the very freaking beginning of the dungeon. There we go. Now we have a freaking huge set of doors here, but we see here we got another piece of the necklace from Lily, which means this is the direction that we need to go. Go here, and then let's go back up the very first steps that we find, and we can go out of the Great Wall and reach the surface once again. If we did everything right, it should be the very last enemy we face. Oh no, there's another one here. Stupid floating eyeballs. Come on. I won't face you there with all these freaking spears that came out of the wall. Thank you. I needed an HP up in this. Wait! Oh, hi, Lily. Are you looking for lads? I'll go with you. It's been a long time since I borrowed Will's pocket. Will, let's go. I mean, not that much of a time. To be fair, it kinda feels like it happened yesterday. Oh, thankfully, an herb. That's just what we need at this point. And yeah, this is the section of the dungeon that starts to become a little bit intricate, because as you can see, we cannot proceed forward here. We have to go down this set of stairs and then move on from the side and make our way forward. There we go. And once we reach this place, we just push the switch, and basically we go back from the way we came from. And there we go. See, that was what we needed, the boost of speed. And the issue is that now we cannot actually go back. We have to basically take a few twisty-turvy ways in order to find a place to continue on with exploring. And the place is right over here, because there is a dark space that we need to find down some of these steps. Hopefully I'm landing in the right place. Yes! And once we find the dark place, well, first of all, let's heal ourselves. And then let's talk to the statue of Will here to get our new power. Speed Dash can now be used. Oh well, so now we are Sonic the Hedgehog, basically. Only young Will can use the Speed Dash. Speed your body to send enemies flying, and use the recoil to climb hills. Use the attack and L&R buttons for power. It's explained a bit weirdly, but I will show it. I'll explain later when I show it off against some monsters. Oh my god. I'm always anxious when I see these freaking snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? There, I got my obligatory reference out of the way. Should be all that you needed to get over here so that we can go back up. Oh no, there isn't. It's not everything that we needed to do because there are snakes all over the place even here. 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. Let's go down. There we go. I'm always very careful about them. And another defense upgrade. Very good. Now that we have this new power, I'm gonna show you how we need to use it. You basically go out here and start charging your attack. Then you press L and R, and once the 4 arrows go out, you basically get to spin and get your boost of speed that way. Now we should continue going down here at this moment. There are a lot of enemies here, but before we do that, I want to go check out something. There we go. I knew I missed out on something. Yeah, there was the red jewel here in this room that is right above the pit with all the terracotta soldier here. So, yeah, I forgot one thing. Let's go back to where we were. And we are back to where we were, so now we can go down and continue with the exploration in the correct side of the Great Wall. And oh my god, it's so full of snakes in this place. So many freaking snakes. But yeah, that's the exit where we're gonna need to go later. Right now, we have to basically explore downward because there's another dark space that we need to find. And before we continue on our exploration of this Great Wall, we're not that far from the end. This place is not that huge like Moo was, but there are a lot of enemies to fight, and these godforsaken corridors. Thank you for the HP up, I needed it. I gotta say, I'm having a fun time, and I'm curious to see how well the last 2 dungeons sold up. My favorite part, however, is gonna be what's coming next. It doesn't feel like I'm anxious about finishing this game, but yeah, I am so hyped about playing Terranigma, guys. You have no idea. It's been a hell of a long time since the last time. And we have reached our dark space, and here we go! Hi, Frieden! It's not a Illusion of Gaia dungeon without a transformation into Frieden. It's basically mandatory. Although in this place, it's not gonna get used all that much. It's about... this place is about as much as Will-centric as the Ruins of Moo were. It's not gonna be us having a whole destructive journey with a blonde-haired warrior here. Now we can continue on the other side because we took everything that we needed here. And here we go. Now let's give some time to shine to Frieden with his Dark Friar attack here. Yeah, 2 idiots with a long-range attack, taking turns at each other. Oh my god, come here. Come here, you stupid eye. No, no, come here. Come on, stop being an asshole. Yeah, it disappeared. Oh damn, this really is a death squad of archers here. All perfectly in one line without any room for breathing. Damn. This is another nice place where Friedan gets to exercise a bit of puzzle-solving skills. Because we basically have to move all these soldiers around in order to go through these very narrow corridors. And as you can see, things can get quite hectic here. And once we reach the... And I like the fact that once we reach the switch, every single one of them basically turns back into a human from being a statue. I always thought, why, if they seem to have a sword on their back, why aren't they using a sword? And then I looked better and I realized it's the that's where they keep all of their arrows. Oops. There we go. Go away. Oh, nice. There was a strength upgrade here. Lately, it seemed like they were only giving us defensive upgrades rather than attack upgrades, and I do kind of enjoy being able to hurt more enemies. There. And let's go, another corridor. See, this place is really probably the most basic dungeon, which in a sense I get. I mean, the Great Wall of China is basically just a giant wall that extends along a straight line. I gotta assume that we needed more stuff like Tomb Raider 2. More actually climbing and jumping all over pits and stuff like that. Where's the two T-Rexes? This is another game that I really should bring to the channel. I love Tomb Raider. And I'm excited for the future. I've seen all the news. I'm not exactly happy about having another remake of Tomb Raider 1. But I'm happy to see that we are getting 2 games in 2 years. So yeah. Now, these all look normal, like normal statues, but if you pay close attention to the head, some of them have detailing for the eyes. And if the statues have eyes, that means they can come to life and basically ruin your day. So that's what you need to do. Be careful with Friedan and just mash around in order to uncover the ones who have eyes and get rid of them as quickly as you can. Come on, go away, please. But yeah, excited for having two new Tomb Raider games in the span of a year. Finally showing more love to PlayStation 1 classics. And now our time with Friedan is basically gone because we need to return back to young Will. And this is gonna mean that the boss of this place is gonna be fought with Will. Basically the first time that we get to face a boss without Friedan. But it's something that we need to do because, as you see right on the top of the wall, there's this ramp right here with which we cannot get over it with Friedan. So we reach this place here, jump down, and in the pit of the wall we're gonna face the boss, this giant sandworm. Oh my god. This is a fight that is very easy, honestly. But it can also be very time-consuming. Because Will doesn't do much damage, just 1 HP at a time to the boss, so... yeah, as you can see, this may take a while. It's all about where he decides to spawn and all that. And we have to be careful about these freaking walking eggs that he decides to spawn every once in a while. He himself doesn't really have that many attacks. He just bursts from the ground and then goes back down again. really, all of this just turns into a giant waiting game. The best that you can hope for is that he decides to basically shoot out as much eggs as he possibly can. Yeah, he's basically gonna do this all the time. And at that moment, he basically stands still for you to basically take advantage. You defeated the Sand Fanger. Look, a mystic statue. 4 out of 6. We are reaching the end of this adventure, guys. And now that we have the mystic statue, we defeated the boss, we can basically walk through the end of the Great Wall of China and basically see if we can find Lens in this place. Lens, where are you? Oh, there you are. You're crazy. I've been worried sick. What if you'd been attacked? Sorry to have worried you, but I got some medicine to cure my father. Already? You're selfish. Oh, that stone. If you follow the stone chips, the trail leads here. I'll give them back to you. Will you take care of Lily for me? What? No, this is not what it's supposed to be saying. It just tells you to leave them both alone. Why did they change it that way? I was saved thanks to these stones. This was the necklace I made for you. There aren't many necklace stones left. Will you take them? Lance fixes the necklace, puts it around her neck. How is Lily gonna react this time? Ah! I won't run this time. This happened so suddenly. I didn't know what to do. I don't want to show my face now. I'm crying from happiness. I've always felt there was something different about you. Now I feel I know what the difference is. I want to give you an answer. I love you too. I want to be with you forever. Wow, I never felt this way before. It's like a million summer days. I feel the same way. Let's go back to the village. I'm sure everyone is worried. All's well that ends well. We saved our love story between Lily and Lance. So yeah, be happy for the two little boys which are discovering relationships at their young age. So, we got through the Great Wall of China. Now we are gonna move on to our next destination. We're gonna see what destination that is next time on Illusion of Gaia. I am Marcus. Take care of yourself, everyone, and have a very nice day.